Absolutely, yes, Fox. That's one of the best parts about Generations in this game is they open up so much room for player expression and player preference. Let's see how the story ends. I did announce in the Discord that we're doing this. Grace replete. This place looks pretty cool. Have you fought this bloke? Yep, but there's something that's going to happen here. I have been spoiled on what happens at the beginning of this fight, or like what happens between these two. There's been too many references to that around the internet. Source of the rampage. I don't know how anything happens in this quest, but I do know about how something happens. Who's speaking? The two quest maidens in the village are somehow like connected to these monsters and have their thoughts like channeled to them, basically. All right. Okay, we actually get to fight it. Neat. Wasn't sure if he just was gonna get got immediately or not. Ooh, okay. Whoops. Oof. Should have rolled. Is he doing Rage Slash? I'm doing Rage Slash. I always do Rage Slash. The alternative is just doing True Charge Slash and getting hit anyways. At least for me. Like, it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, I will play so much more intelligently if I had True Charge Slash. That boosts my brain cells by 5%. Like, no, that does not happen. I just have a chance of armoring through things with Rage Slash. Should have played Japanese Ibushi theme. I don't really care. It didn't really sound any difference to me. Ooh, those blow up, huh? Yep, it's similar as Fox. I was just looking at how much defense we have. He's not hitting us very hard. Whoa, that's cool. Never mind, I take it back. Fine, fine. I see. I won't talk your damage. I won't talk bad about your damage anymore. I promise. It's getting more Narwa moves as we go. There's like cannonballs and parts in there. Okay, so that's what he's pulling up. It's like pulling up explosives and rubble from, from the ruins. Down into the hole we go. Oh, I've seen backdrops of this. It's so fleshy. Why is it so fleshy looking? Yep, there it is. Camera. It just straight up kills it. Can I go carve? You can pick up his claws and stuff. Cool. Yeah, no, I had that part spoiled for me. It was impossible to avoid that on the internet. Avoid the details of like, yo, Ibushi gets freaking eaten, man. Like, definitely saw that. Okay, yeah. Actually, those do look like eggs in there, don't they? I think... Interesting. Nice, there's a Vigor Wasp for us in the final boss room. Yeah, that was the only aspect of this fight that I got spoiled on, though. Nice, there's 2 Vigor Wasps in the final boss area for us. That's so nice of them. Rage Slash, folks. Super intelligent. Ooh, that was cool. I like that the ring rotated. Whoops. Ow. We got so lucky there. I like the iridescence on its head there. It's pretty cool. Something's happening. Aha. It gets so many more spines on its back in this phase. I feel like maybe it's the same amount. It looks more spiky to me. Okay. What do I do? The frame rate cannot handle this. Oh my god! What the hell? Is this an ult? Oh, this is an ult! Oh. Get out! Oh man, I'm glad I wasn't spoiled on that. That was pretty cool. That ult is pretty neat. I didn't get hit by one of them, but I wonder if you can get hit by those and what they do to you. Whoa, that's so cool. All right, this boss is freaking cool. I already liked Narwa a lot, but this is really neat. Ooh, that was dead. That was deadly. That's a pretty scary attack right there. That's the kind of attack that Narwa needs, is like it needs a mixture of those crazy projectiles you're dodging and the physical attacks there. So that's neat. I'm into it. You're probably supposed to do this fight with green sharpness, right? Good theme. Ah, okay, so it's a V. You can stand in the middle. I'll just get out of the way of these. Or not. I'll just stand in the way and get killed. Yikes. That chucked you towards it, huh? Those fizzle before they really get you. Like, I feel like I wonder if it does that attack when you're close, because those rings fizzle so quick. Yeah, they give you a lot of pickup items in this room. I'm not really into that personally, but that's okay. Parsec's being pretty aggressive about spoilers. I'm not upset with anybody for saying things about how to help out with this quest or anything, but I prefer to just do it on my own, especially for the first attempt. I don't want any real advice about it. Staying down, healing. We're gonna do this in multiplayer together this week, folks. Whoa! Okay, so there aren't 3 bites, it's just 2. Walked right into that one. Taking a lot of damage here. Ooh, man, that combo is scary. I didn't realize it shot another projectile at you right after. I know, I was gonna say, oh man. Did that out of nowhere. I was gonna say that Gaijin Hunter said that his daughter does this with no armor, which is rad. I don't know if I'll ever be that good. I'm glad it has it, Bio. All right, one more cart. That's all we've got. Cut a tail? I think we did. Oh yeah, I guess we are doing this on upgraded armor, I forgot. Minimum screen brightness? That's a weird challenge. No! I repent for my way. I think every one of those rings procced our Rage Slash. I think every last one procced our Rage Slash. That's amazing. Oh my god. I guess that's why we don't use Rage Slash in the final boss, huh? Oh god, then we're dead. Yeah, you're right, Marth. True Charge would have been a lot better there. Horn of Origin. This horn dominates gales, dancing across the sky, and earth-splitting thunder. Imagine you had a gem. I'd be down. That's a great clip. You've chosen a difficult weapon? I think it's going to be just fine. I think it's going to be just fine. All about learning at this point. That fire attack with a 2-slot was nice. Is it Ace? That's neat. I didn't know that. I'm going to use the bathroom. When I come back, we're going to try that again. Fun stuff. Oh, I'm back. Nice waste while I was away. Yep, that was what I was doing, Marths. Horn was rough on this the first time. I think we're gonna be doing okay. I'm excited to try it again. Hope I can do that Ibushi part a little smoother this time. Poor Ibushi. Not just by Narwa, but just by the game. If I just keep, I can keep getting the large monster hunt sub quest here, and then it will keep proccing whenever Ibushi dies. That's funny. Just in the game itself, the game screwed Ibushi over. Cheers, Fog. Thanks. Appreciate it. You know what's something to be nice and thankful for? There is no wyvern riding in this final boss. At least not this far. Oh. It's just a setup. Okay, I see you. We're doing some crazy aerial shenanigans here. It is Parsec, isn't it? I forgot I had the tail slam after that. Tail spin, rather. Is this a new state? I don't think I remember it looking like this at all in the Rampage. I'm assuming that these hurt him. How do you feel about Blue Coral Palace? Doesn't look that different. Just the lighting looks different to me. Oh, okay, one of them got through. Ooh, interesting there. Get got. Don't take Parsec bonking anything in the chat to mean that you're in trouble or anything. Anything he's bonking in the chat is just because he thinks I might not want to see it. I haven't talked a whole lot about how I feel about the spoilers or not, so just don't feel bad. It's not a feel bad thing. It's just Parsec looking out for me. I'm not super duper worried about Parsec, but I really appreciate that you're being diligent. There we go. A little smoother. That mid-air dunk during the tail slam was pretty cool. We both end up dunked on the ground. Oh, does it skip him getting killed? No, okay, he gets up. And then it happens. Just guts him, man. And hails that guy. He despawns so quick. I bet you he despawns so quick to save on resources for this fight. I was scared the stun from stopping to hit that would get me hit for a moment there. Ah, tailspin, right, okay. So that double wind on the ground means tailspin. Oh no. We're good, never mind. It's fine. Rage Slash is totally fine. Fine, sane choice for a boss that hits this hard. I feel like I blend into the floor with my coloration here. Nah, too late. I shouldn't have even used the wire bug. Good music, really good music. I kind of feel what Arcane feels like a little bit, where like I feel like some of the themes in this game take a moment to really get used to in terms of the tone, because they're different than anything else in Monster Hunter, to be totally honest with you. But once you start jamming out to them, I feel like they really fit real well. That was supposed to be a shackle. Whoops. We're getting hit pretty hard here. I think when I initially decided to do no armor upgrades, I didn't actually think we would make it all the way to the final boss, so it's kind of cool that we have. Ugh. No, get me off the stupid wall. I don't like the wall running. It's like I like the wall running when I'm in traversal mode, but man, I don't like it during fights. Do people have that outlook, Martz? God darn it. Aimed that pretty wrong. Do it without Rainbow Bird? Maybe eventually. I haven't seen anyone going around and being like, Rise is the best Monster Hunter game because it has vocals. That's the reason. Its chest piece looks cool. Great. Wow. Superman in this game. Of course it was one hit away. Oh! Get me over there. So scuffed. Monka steer all the way. No. Here we go. No. I'm so mad. Ugh. Everything is so scuffed. You even normal jump out of that one thing? Yeah, I know. I'm intellectually aware I have muscle memory to the contrary. Okay, so you can't get hit by those. Pretty neat. Oh, you can get super wrecked by those. Martz, I think people are going to say every new game that comes out has the best OST. The most commonly cited thing is the journals. Even read game journalist articles about it. Why do you care about game journalists' opinions of Monster Hunter games? Especially, why do you care about game journalists' opinions of Monster Hunter games soundtracks? They probably have never heard Rathalos' theme. How would they know what the best track is? You read all the opinions you come across? You can read them all. I think you should value fewer. Like, consider the perspective overlap marks between of the people whose opinions were like, Rise is the best OST because vocals, and the folks who are like, you can't play any of the old games, they're all old garbage that don't have any fun involved in them anymore. Like, consider the perspective overlap between the two opinions, and then maybe think differently about like, oh yeah, this game has the best OST. Like, I don't know. I feel like people are always gonna have like silly hot takes about the current game. It's worth kind of just waiting to see what people feel in retrospect. Tough combo. Yeah, music is also subjective. I didn't think you share the opinion parts. I just thought it was funny that, I don't know. I don't think there are that many people out there going like, Rise OST, best OST, all other OSTs, lesser. Like, I don't know. Oh, jeez. I don't think you're supposed to be on the other side of that rock there. That was supposed to be a draw attack. Oh well. Okay, there it is. I have a hard time noticing when it's doing that combo. Nice. The breaks seem extra tough in this fight. Wow, I'm staying down. Wow. Didn't matter that I stayed down. Wirefall, get hit. Stay down, get hit. That's kind of a bummer. Oh well. Hey, a gem! Sharp talons that once sliced up any foolish attack enough to attack Narwa. Orb of Origin. Within this jewel from the Allmother dance Father Wind and Mother Lightning. Neat! We got an orb even though we failed Mars. I don't know how I feel about that. Whatever. Let's try it again. Yeah, I think the only reason I started that particular conversation about the opinions about soundtracks is like I feel like there aren't that many people out there who are like, yo, you know what? Rise, best soundtrack, no room for argument. because vocals. Like I don't think there are that many people out there who are like that. That's as many orbs of origin as you have total on that file. That's rough. I'm sorry. Need so many of those? That means there must be gear worth making with them, huh? I'm excited for that. Yep, Solar Brain. Allmother's mercy. Well, let's try it again. Sorry, Marths. It's no fun. I did notice that. It's kind of odd, I think. Wait, there were orbs in GU? I never got that far in. Ow. Orbs are high rank? In GU? Really? Is it just for the Fated Four? I didn't remember that. I had no recollection. Oh, right. Okay, it does that move after. I forgot. Hello, Solo, the first hero. Okay, I got you, Martz. So it's not just based on this game. Moonquake? Moonquake is the Sudeus theme. Great. Great. There we go. The more I hear this song, the more I like it. Does this have offensive guard? It does. I was hoping somebody would notice that. It's built into something else. It's not on purpose. At least we traded. From the Baroth helm? Ah, that's what it is. Can't roll through it, at least not with the timing I just tried. Whoop. Whoops. Wrong move. Staying down. Spinning rings, they're a little bit monk-ass, aren't they? Staying down. Nice done. Nope. Whew. Alright. I mean, the first time we got through the Dragonators by blind luck. This time I think we need to pay attention. Not get double-decked by the Dragonators. We're fine up here, though. Okay, cool. Alright, we're doing a little better at this now. This quest is cool. What's this? Okay, it's this again. Well, it tries to push you out into the rings. There it is. Okay, I'm staying the heck down. Oh boy, staying down again, but then getting up. Wow, that damage. Okay, that move is terrifying. It really is. Makes you mauled? I don't know if it makes me mauled. Oh, almost dodged through it. I think the projectile afterwards makes me mauled. The bite itself does not. I'm fine with it having a big physical attack like that, but having it have a follow-up that outlasts how long you can stay down is pretty scary. Ooh, okay. I was not expecting that as the follow-up there. Ooh, the damage. Holy crap. Back up. I can't back up. Oh, I can. We're good, we're good. I didn't realize what move this was. Has a ton of damage. Yeah, so much alternative fun. What? No. Why? No, I knew it. I knew it as soon as I said it earlier. I knew it as soon as I said it earlier. I was like, at least there's no wyvern riding in this fight. No! I don't want a wyvern ride in this fight. Ishinose. I knew it as soon as I said it earlier too. I was like, this is where they'd put it. Can I just say screw you, game? I can. I don't want your game. I don't want your wyvern ride help. Bye, Magdamalo. Do they really? They really have him come in, let you bonk it, and have it leave? That's absurd. That is so bad. I'm sorry, it just makes me upset. Woo! I think you're supposed to do this combo in yellow sharpness. It's optimal. Okay. It looks angrier now? Maybe? Only purpose is to assist in damage? That really bothers me. I'm gonna try and bonk. I was trying to bonk into a wall. I'm gonna bonk into a wall next time. Much like phase 2 of the actual normal Narwa fight, this thing just got way more aggressive. You gotta dodge immediately like that, huh? Thought it was a cool moment where a monster and a hunter team up to fight a greater threat. Thematically and visually, sure. From a game design standpoint, I just want one hunt in the gosh darn game where I don't have to wyvern ride. But, nope. I mean, I guess Narwa and Ibushi are those fights. Well, Narwa at least is that fight normally. I also just feel like it's, I don't know, I feel like that's just kind of rote. They've done it for 2 games now. It's like, oh, and at the last minute, here comes the flagship monster to save the day. It's like, I'm not particularly into that, but to each their own. Oh, explosions. Okay, nope. I just screwed myself up there. Rough. First time it happened in gameplay. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of scripted elements of boss fights in general. Like, I like having a giant foe and having to overthrow it, but if it's like, oh, here are these scripted parts, that takes away from it for me. So having literally a scripted portion where there's a cutscene and the monster comes out, like, here's the flagship monster, and then it leaves immediately after, just feels kind of forced to me. To each their own, though. It's okay if you feel differently about it than I do. I think so too, FPS. Wow, we are not finishing this hunt, are we? Jeez, so much damage. Do you not like Dragonators? Dragonators are fine. Dragonators are an option. You can use them at different points in time. It's less about the damage marks and more about this forced scripting of it. Forced scripting of like, oh, here comes this monster to save the day, and you have to wyvern ride it. I'm like, eh. Just feels heavy-handed. It's just a personal thing. Oh, jeez. Would it be better if he stayed and didn't do damage to you? Magnamalo? No, of course not. That'd be even hokier. I just want to play Monster Hunter. Sorry, I guess that's kind of toxic to say that. I don't know. I just want to play with the weapons in the Monster Hunter game. So having them throw in like something that's like, here, something that replaces your weapon's moveset. We've shoehorned it into every other hunt in the game, so here it is in this one. And also the fact that, yeah, that is the same every time. Got it. Hey. Oh gosh. Monster Hunter Stories looks like a different appeal to me. Oh gosh, explosions, right. I'm so conditioned to be like, the tail slam, time for damage. Yeah, and like, I mean, there are things in here where like you can use them for utility. There's those fire beetles and everything, and like, I have the option to use those and I'm ignoring them. And like, the Magnamalo doesn't really give you the, oh shoot. The Magnamalo doesn't really give you that option. Like, you can sit there and wait, but it's literally halting all gameplay. You're sitting there waiting for him to get out of the way, I'm assuming, if you can even do that in this game, in this fight. Oof, that roar is spooky. So it's like there's a difference between like, oh, these options are there for you. If the Magnamana was optionally summoned like a Dragonair, would you prefer it? 100%. It's like a pacing and scripting thing to me. I probably shouldn't be going all willy-nilly with the aerial attack, should I? Woo! Dead. Well, we'll try it again. Yeah, exactly, FPS. That's a big part of what makes Monster Hunter feel like Monster Hunter, is that the fights are very different depending on how you approach it. Like, fighting a Rathian can go a lot of different ways depending on what type of damage you bring, what moves you use, when you choose to attack her, stuff like that. So having anything in the game where it's like, well, it's always going to work out exactly the same way, I think is kind of unfortunate. Was that recoil down spare shot too? Oh no, reload speed, spare shot too. Cool. All right. Sorry to stay up so late, Ace. Think you need to see something before you can pass final judgment on it? I would be shocked if there was anything you could change about that, Mars, that would make me be into it. But I'll reserve that as a possibility. Made it to phase 2 though, that's exciting. Yeah, as soon as I said that earlier, I was like, at least there's no wyvern ride in this hunt. I was like, what if they did though? That's something they would do nowadays, wouldn't it? Parsec's being extra aggressive about things they might think are spoilers for me. It's not like a malice thing. We're not upset with you. You're not in trouble. It's just a slightly abnormal thing where I'm doing a final boss. That's all. Parsec's been helpful about it. The sudden silence in chat was also quite comical. I didn't notice. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, like, you add too many of those sorts of scripted elements to a fight, and suddenly you're just in like a Bayonetta or a Devil May Cry fight, where it's like, oh, I fought him until I got to this part where it does this crazy move. Now I keep going to the next phase, and it's like, that's not what Monster Hunter is really about. It can be neat to see some of those things when they're tasteful, but there's a line. Long fight, too. That I'm into. Oh. Sloppy. Whoops. Whoops, that was supposed to be off to the side, not straight towards him, but whatever. Wonder if you dung the Magnamalo? Probably not. I doubt it's, like, it seems very heavily scripted to be like, here it comes, it's entering the locale, and it probably wouldn't leave the locale until you'd wyvern ride it. But yeah, welcome Beast Tube. I'm still having a lot of fun learning this. Don't think that that takes like my whole opinion of the fight down. It just kind of makes me sad. That's all. I still like the fight. Would be really funny. We'll try it. We're fighting the Bushi really poorly right now. Traded. Oh, hello, there was one left. You know, I hadn't thought of thinking of the Magnum phase as alternative fun. But you know what I would really do if I wanted alternative kinds of fun? I'd probably go play another game. I don't know. I'm joking around. I'm not actually trying to pass much judgment about that part of the fight or the phrase alternative fun. Is a goofy phrase though. That is it's a really Mark's tip kind of phrase. Like the sentiment behind it is pure and good, and it's just goofy phrasing that we can meme on, and I appreciate it. It's not annoying, guys. It's alternative fun. Gosh darn it. It does that move? I don't know if I'd seen it do that move yet. We're using a lot of our potions up on this thing. It's not good. Oh, this is awful. Probably the least intrusive scripted moment in Monster Hunter? I don't know. I don't feel that way. Man, I'm really stinking this Ibushi up. Really badly. Like, yeah, the least intrusive, yeah, the least intrusive is just them getting a different phase, or them entering a different part of the fight where they have different moves. The most intrusive? I don't know. The most intrusive? I guess, I don't know. What takes you away from the fight with your weapon the most? It's a very subjective description for me of, like, it being intrusive because it takes me away from my weapon and such. Saki's pretty darn scripted, it's true. Alright. I should have sharpened earlier. This fight's a marathon. I like that about it. I gotta be a little bit better about getting out of the way of some of these. What was the take, Fish? You don't think that the Magdamala is that intrusive? I don't think it's that intrusive. Like actually physically, like legitimately, I don't think it's that intrusive in the fight. It just really bothers me. It's like, we gotta fit our gimmick of the game in, right? Couldn't do a final boss without the gimmick of the game making an appearance. Maybe that's toxic. I don't know. It doesn't really upset me that much, but I'm gonna talk about it because I don't like it. A different take? Oh, okay. What was the good take? Ugh. I feel like I've been playing worse at night recently, which is odd. Maybe I'm just more tired recently. That's possible. I guess when I first started streaming a couple years ago, I definitely felt like I felt more tired and lackluster at the game as the night went on. I haven't been feeling that recently, over the last like spring months. So, I don't know. It's just interesting to be like, oh, maybe it's that I'm working more, getting up early. I don't know. But I do notice myself feeling more tired towards the end of the streams these days. This is awful. Do you wake up for work at like 6 a.m. after streaming till 3? Yeah. I know that's the reasonable answer to this. Is like, gee, why do you think you're feeling more tired lately? Maybe it's because you get up at unreasonably early times after staying up unreasonably late. This is a particularly stinker of an attempt, though. It's okay. Maybe that's the reset we'll need. Take a drink, we'll go back in. That sort of thing is pretty frustrating, S Fox. I know you said you were interviewing with a couple places recently. Okay. Nope, too late. Should have used my wire bugs to get up. I feel like I've gotten hit with almost every single one of its moves in the last like 10 minutes. If I were an abandoning man, this would be an abandon. Because that's pretty bad. Oh, man. At least the music's good. That's a pretty invasive addition, isn't it? The whole eschaton thing? That's pretty pace altering. Stopping and being forced to heal through something. I mean, like, it's unique. This is not something they did multiple times, but... Hey, that's cool. Against the wall feels bad, man. Yeah, I don't think Angani did Elatrian. Right, explosions around after that. Explosion. Oh, right, explosions. Wow, those persist a lot longer than I thought they did initially. Yeah, I don't think this is the run. Oh no! Okay, we're good. Crystal, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Chris. How was your stream tonight? What were you up to? Ow! Folks, if you want someone stream who's taking their time through stories, playing through that game really thoroughly and well, check out Crystal Time Gear stream. Okay, don't walk into it that way. Last one, if you're shaking, so you decided to call it a night. Sounds great. Hopefully shaking in a good way. This fight's given us a real tough time, and that's okay. Ugh, I need to remember to dodge the other way. Whatever it is about that tell makes me dodge into it every time. Ooh, a tail. Bummer we got hit by that. Otherwise that would be really cool. Went right through the rings. I wish we'd actually done something cool after going through the rings. Oh, nope, there it is. We've got time for another try tonight, which is good. Because that attempt was some garbage. Got a little better as we went, but... Still. We've earned a title. Great. Killing Exibushi. It's silly that it counts that as us killing it. Alright, good night, Crystal. Cheers. Rest well. That's neat. I like how they have the titles unlocked by different things in this game. I know that's how it usually is, but... Right. Yes, it does, Dragon on Fire. I agree and I appreciate it. So many situations would be fixed if you just used guard tackle. I mean, how? Why? I don't see myself dying from tackling that frequently. It's me overcommitting to moves that's getting me killed. Oh, well, I guess... I don't know. I just don't like how it feels. It's a great last minute thing for charges. I just don't like how long it takes. There's a lot of switch skills in this game where like I just can't get over how much they mess with the flow of the weapon. Whether they're advantageous or not. Hello, Lost No Frost, welcome. Yeah, like, I think they do a decent job with a lot of those switch skills that really change up the flow of the weapon and making them advantageous in one way where it's like it's worth getting used to them if you want to, but also I think it's worth pointing out that some of them just don't feel very good when in combination with the rest of the kit. Like, a lot of IG's moveset change ones just don't feel good. I would feel the same way about that overhead chop for switch axe. Like, it doesn't feel good, but it's just that's one where I got used to it because it was just that useful. I could not get used to aerial dual blades or like the aerial stuff on Sword and Shield or the guard slash on Greatsword. Or the guard tackle on Greatsword. In what context, Marks? Like to have options like this? Yeah, I think it's cool to have options. Oh wow, okay. I was still on the ground, I'll have you know, Ibushi. I'm supposed to have invulnerability. You cheated. Yep. I think that there are some plain examples in most of the games where those are a feature, where they could have balanced them better. But I think it's okay, either way. Oh, that was a pin. Ah, okay. Didn't get far enough in. Oh, interesting. There are sweet spots where you don't get hit by that if you stand near enough. I guess I should just wait, or like jump over it and do the aerial instead. Yeah, I think it's neat to have the different options in there. Adds variety, allows for different kinds of set building and playstyles that wouldn't otherwise be in the games. I don't dislike their inclusion. I don't even think it's going to be... I don't think there'll ever be a game where they're perfectly balanced. I just think that there are some decently blatant examples in this game of like, wow, that weapon already has like a lot of pretty strong strengths and you're going to give it that? Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, I think that those moves are neat. There are certain moves where I don't like the feel of them, and I just haven't gotten past that, or won't get past that. And I think the guard tackle for greatsword's probably one of them. Whoops. That's kind of what I mean, Tan Panda. Is like Longsword was already so strong that giving it some of the things that they gave it is just kind of bewildering to me. They really want you to hit that chest, huh? Okay, you have to wire fall. You can't like mash B or something to roll out. Nope. Yeah. I think that some of those pins could maybe look a little more like pins. Or have invulnerability like most of the times you're knocked on the ground. I don't know. Interesting mix of paradigms there they've got going on in this game of like, sometimes when you're knocked on the ground, you're fine. Other times when you're knocked on the ground, you will auto-combo. Or you will be auto-comboed. Fair fish, fair. I should stop chucking myself out through the air. This music is so good. Because it has vocals, obviously. Tail swipe. Oh god! Tail swipe into double white. Terrifying. Whoops. Yeah, rip crit draw. It does feel like a large, like not a large portion of the skills, but like a number of skills and aspects of this game were like balanced around longsword. It's kind of crazy. We did it again! We're gonna get decked again, but I don't care. We did it. Whoops. Yeah. It pushes you out. I think that's kind of obnoxious. Is it like, it sucks you in there, but then it pushes you out into the rings. You have to roll back in. Dead. I don't know if I have anything intelligent to say about Rise Longsword. I guess that's fair fish. It just feels janky. It isn't really, there's not much visual thing going on to really say, oh, we're pushing you out now. Like, there's not even like a blast of energy to push you out. It's just like an invisible wall pushes you out. It's a little weird. I need to stop doing this. No! Ugh. I was trying to wire fall. Parsec. Ouch. We've got enough time for another try. For sure. It's not like it's a long fight or anything. "11:44 a.m. PST. It is 2:45 in the morning for me." Like I said before, I don't think I have anything intelligent or worthwhile to say about Rise Longsword tonight, so I'm gonna not. I mean, is Lao scripted though, Fish Kebab? I mean, somewhat. He's not a very interactive fight. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't know how to describe what rubs me the wrong way about that Magnamalo appearing. That rant was legendary. I don't even know what rant you were talking about. The second gen longsword rant. Which one? I've given that rant so many times. Doing a 4UG rank night, it was very mauled. I'm glad you remember it fondly. Right, you have to get out of the way of that one. Whoops. I've just given that rant so many times, it's hard for me to remember, like, distinct versions of that rant. I don't normally go in quite so hard on it. Like, I'll mention it, or like I'll drop a couple comments about it, but I don't normally go super in depth about trying to explain why. I guess I remember that night. I think we were doing like an Everwood expedition, maybe. I forget. Like I said, I don't really think that Magnamalo bothers this quest all that much. This quest is so full of, like, depth and challenge, otherwise it doesn't take away from it too much. But it does bother me. Oh right, the tailspin, I forgot. can't dodge into that. Wait, what did I iframe? I think whatever I iframed, I missed, fish. The tail slam? Oh. I think I missed it. No! No! Ah! What the heck? He like threw them early too. Eh. I would also be interested in hearing it, Jack McBride. I think a lot of folks, when talking about longsword, have said, like, well, just make another weapon that's the counter weapon. And I think that there's something interesting to be said about that, but also counters are a pretty dangerous thing to add to the game. On a game that's like based around kind of, I don't know, dealing with the monster's threats with your own and kind of retaliating back with your own, adding anything that lets you nullify monster's threats is a pretty big deal. So, I don't know. You gotta be careful with how many counters you add to the game. I think we're maybe past the point of no return in this game in terms of like, how many weapons have counters now? It's quite a few. That's something Marth has messaged me about several times through Rise. It's just like, the more weapons that get racing to just negate fights entirely, or negate damage entirely is, I don't know. It changes the game quite a lot. Probably should have sharpened. Whoops. He only did one, that's interesting. Yeah, I think when counters were initially added to Lance, it was to kind of make up some of Lance's other shortcomings in terms of mobility and ability to deal with monsters' kits, and it added a very unique way of dealing with them. Some weapons don't have those sorts of downsides where they need counters, though. Like Longsword never has needed a counter, ever. But now it has, like, 2 in its base moveset, 3 if you count Serene Pose. Like, it's kind of nutty. Stagger. This music almost reminds me of Xenoblade Chronicles. Scale of Origin, ultramarine gold and yellow collide like the sky and screaming lightning. Alright, I can get in more than just that one attack. There's a little bit here where we can combo her. Before this part. Yep. Almost got out. Still hit. Yeah. Whoops, I didn't mean to get the stamina buff, but that's okay. Come on, this guy. No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh boy. Nope. I gotta be careful with that wide sweep. Darn it. Big hitbox on that third part. Or that second part, rather. Big hitbox on that. Whoop. Huh. It really is wide. I feel like I've got the timing down, but the positioning, the angle that I'm rolling out at is not correct. Aw, rip. I keep doing this. I keep getting hit for it. Not that time, but usually. I wonder if this fight got tweaked in response to anything they saw after the game came out. Or if it was pretty much ready to go and just needed some final stuff, like final work. Oh, jeez. Dude, Superman Dive is so broke. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it. Like, I wonder if this fight's balance had anything to do with the stuff they saw once the game was out. You know, like, this fight feels really, really good damage-wise and, like, challenge-wise to me. And not that many other fights in the game have felt like that. Like, a little bit of the Elder Trio, but not all of them. Not all of it. Alright. Okay, you know what, actually... Something about the music this time. Something about the music this time. Oh. Okay. That's quite the phase transition. It's interesting that you can do it without the music if you don't do the mount finisher. Something about the music that time with Magnamalo made me like a little more happy he was there. I know that's dumb, especially because I was bitching about it so much before. I don't know. Forgot about that move already. Oh, god darn it. First cart though, that's good. I still have my qualms with it because it's very scripted and it does interrupt the fight, but I don't know. Something about him coming in and helping. It's still dumb, but I don't know. Very conflicted now. Our friend Shogun changed his name? What's his name? What'd they change their name to? Oh, jeez. Oh. Huh? I thought those were supposed to put you up in the air. But that time I got hit. It's weird. Shogunator? That is good. I bet... Oh gosh, darn it. I bet rolling the first one and Superman diving the second one in the ball is the move there. That's really rough. Doing so well on carts until we weren't. Yeah, huh. I thought those were supposed to blow you up into the air. I'm very confused. I guess the blue blasts are not supposed to blow you up into the air. You're supposed to go one way and then the other. I thought there was an air blast that blew me up in the air with one of them before. They blow you up, but not the right kind. Not the right kind of blow you up. Ugh. Jesus. Whoops. Still too close to the explosions. Ugh. Oh gosh, that's so mean. I just now realized that if you get pinned in the middle and you wire fall out to the side, you die. Well, that's where we're gonna have to leave it for tonight. Because it's late. It's 3:07. I go to sleep. Mean stuff with that move that pins you there. Next time, yeah, we'll keep trying next time. Just got here. Sorry, Iced Tea. Good attempts. It was fun.